Hey, this is Jackson with 865 Poke. This is our first YouTube video on the channel. Just wanting to go over some of our collection and just go over some of our plans for you guys in the future. So I started collecting back early December, I guess around Black Friday of 2024. I was into it as a kid. Work out next to a LGS, and I just happened to stop in there and pick up a couple cards, and we've just kind of gone since. I'm very business minded, just mindset and whatnot, and just wanted to just go. I've gotten into Nostalgianomics, Brian with Pokey and E, Alpha Investments, Pokey Plumber. Just some of those videos and whatnot have been kind of inspiring me to just make this and just document it, not wanting to really do a ton of it. Ton of footage and whatnot, just something to document what we've got going on and what our plans are. So yeah, let's just get right into it. As you can see, we got a little base set Zard. We got a nice little one. It's MP, bought it off a binder collection. And then we got an LP Blastoise. Bought that one just from a shop. I kind of went a little heavy, not heavy, but I got carried away buying just loose booster packs, and I bought a bunch off a guy. I don't know how to feel about this long term. We sell through Facebook Marketplace, we sell in person, and we've just started our TCG. Today is actually 8 days we've been on TCG. We're now seller level 2, so we've already had our packages deliver on time. We offer same day shipping. As of right now, we're small enough to where we can handle 10 to 20 orders a day if that's what we were to get. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We've had about 20 sales, I believe, 20 orders on TCG, which TCG has been awesome. We've now got about 400 unique items, or not 400 unique items, just 400 total items. When we were limited to 100 for the first week. We just got it yesterday to where we're able to do that. So that's been nice. But as you can see, I kind of got carried away with just collecting booster packs. Like we got a Battle Styles right here. We got like 4 Temporal Forces, Scarlet and Violet base set, which Scarlet and Violet base set is probably something that I'm wanting to go a little heavy on. I don't know what it is. I just feel like base sets are always just cheap. Nobody cares for them. And just over time, they're just consistent buys. These are some stuff I got off a guy. Got some XY Fates Collide. Sad thing with this, I had 6 of these, and at our local trade night at a store near us, I actually got one stolen from us. So we're in the process of kind of figuring out who might have done that and if anything will come of it. I kind of doubt anything will come of it, but there's a $17, $18 card gone, so there's that. Got a nice Fusion Strike. I just don't know how to feel about these loose packs. Sleeves packs I'm slightly different on. I would be more inclined to stacking up on those. They're just hard moves. They're hard to ship. They're hard. People at trade nights don't typically carry cash. I'm not sure if that's just our area or if that's everything. Got some Vivid Voltage. I think that's a set that's going to go up fast. Some Paradox Rifts. And then we've got a bunch of Darkness Ablaze. So we've got a good amount of just loose booster packs. I ended up paying like $215 for like 33 packs. And it had the Evolving Sky sleeve, the Unbroken Bonds, all that XY stuff, the Chilling Rain. It ended up being a really good deal. And then I ended up buying these off another guy as well, just like 12. I had 13 of these Obsidian Flame sleeved. We got 13 of sleeved of those for like $40. That was a really good deal. Yeah, that's kind of it for our loose packs. I don't know what to do about the Evo Skies. Like, part of me says flip it, part of me says hold it. I think honestly I want to get out of all of our just loose booster packs and just kind of move on from that. The Chilling Rain, the blisters are cool, but man, they just don't store well. The only thing that I like about the loose booster packs is you can just throw them in a little white 2-row box, a 1-row box, and you can be good there. We've got our total kind of net worth of Pokemon right now is about $4,000 that we've made. Not made, that we've done. So we've got about 12 or 13 ETBs. I'll include a picture now if you're interested in that. But really, we've got just, ignore the prices, just got some stuff. I mean, I labeled some of these prices for our trade night the other night just to help us out, but I think long term that's also a shooting myself in the foot. Several of the cards went up from the next day. I labeled one a Thursday night, and then Friday night was the trade, and a lot can happen in this market in 24 hours. So we're sitting at about $4,000 worth of total product, maybe 4,100 if you want to really kind of push everything for its full value. So what I've done is I've listed every single card on TCG, and I've added 10%. No matter what, I added 10%. So that 4K does not include adding that extra 10%. So, I mean, we're really at like, the 4K is kind of like what I'd get out the door. I mean, we're probably anywhere from 4 to 4,200 if everything's sold on TCG right now, after fees and after shipping. So that's interesting, but I don't know, 150 of that is probably bulk, so that's probably just gonna stay. I don't know what I want to do long term. I don't know what our next plan is. Part of me wants to get out of sealed product. I think it's great. There's just too many competing for it, too many people competing for it. It's got way too much just storage demands. Like if you've ever had 30 ETBs, which I did a week ago, it's horrible to store. I mean, there's so much. Let's just go through these cards while I'm talking. The ETBs are just so much storage. Like, it's heavy. You can't walk places with them. People aren't wanting to buy them as much. So I think the only sealed product I'd probably be interested in is just booster boxes or booster. I don't know. See, I go back and forth with booster bundles because they're at a smaller price point. People are more engaged to purchase those. I just don't know how to feel about them. And so I decided to go pretty heavy on singles. We turned a lot of our sealed product into singles. That was really good. I mean, every single sealed product we made, I had held on to or gotten for a really good deal. So I'd already made 10 to 20% there. And then when I had people trade me stuff, I would trade a $50 ETB for $55 worth of cards or $60 worth of cards. So I was running about 10 to 15% on just trade-in value, which added another 10 to 20%. So we're up 30 to 40% from our original purchases on sealed product, but now we're just stuck with a ton of singles, which is great. I can throw them all in a binder. I can have 5K worth of cards in a binder, and it's no issue. I mean, that's no issue at all. With sealed product, $5,000, even if you want to go booster boxes, I mean, that's still a ton of weight. It's good storage. You don't want to damage the card. I feel a lot easier throwing we use a top loader binder, and that's what we've been doing. But I feel like we need to realize some of our profits on a lot of these cards. Like everything, like these two cards, they're selling for 10 to 11 each right now. We got them for $7 to $8 with trade-in value. And so I mean, we're just up so much from our original investments. I would like to realize some of that profit and invest. And let me grab what I'm interested in showing. I love how Brian with Pokey and me just does it. I mean, he just turns the camera on, raw, just run it, rambling, talking. I love it. I love everything about it. And that's kind of what we'll probably be doing here. I mean, I'll probably get to face cam eventually, not doing that right now. But I think our next play as far as 865 Poke, I think we're going to I want to spend a couple grand on just promotional cards. Like this Charmander, like it's $20 right now. I've seen it go up. This Pikachu, like all the Magnetons. Okay, cool. Say they all, I don't know. Say they print Surging Sparks into the absolute dirt. This card is not going to go under $3. That's $3 is what it was at when it originally came out. It's not going to go lower. We got a bunch of these Eevees. We got, I don't know if I just showed them in that stack. We have like 10 of these Eevee cards, or 5 each. I would much rather have a mix between a single card and a sealed product, and I feel that's what you get with promo cards. So you get the value and the steady incline or increase of price through your promo cards, but you also get the value that you can store them like a single. And like these, I mean, I've picked up so many promotional cards, And like long term, you can look at the data. Even with like reprints, they'll drop 10%. Within a week or two, they're right back to where they were. We've kind of seen with this market that like no matter how much you print, the demand is outrunning the demand is outrunning the supply. So I mean, it's just inevitable that it's just going to stay high. I might change this, but this appears to be our play. Like I would rather have, these are going for $5 right now. I would rather spend $500 and have 100 of these rather than $500 worth of Surging Sparks ETBs, which would be, 6 ETBs. They're going for like 80 a piece, 85. So math's a little off there, but you get the point. The ETBs might go up a few bucks. Can't sell them on TCG. That cannot do that with shipping. I would either eat shipping cost or something. It would just be a pain. So I don't know. Leave in the comments what you think about that. This was literally just, my goal was to make it 10 minutes with just ranting. This is going to be our first video. We've got 4K of product. I want to get that up to 10K. I want to get that up to 10K by June. I'm keeping it slow. We've got capital I could employ or deploy. I want to keep it slow. We've got this is now a licensed business. We're wanting to keep it slow, be legit, and hopefully start vending, because we've done 2 trade nights now. Like I said, I just got back into this hobby. Like I'm business oriented, so like I like flipping for cards. I've got a little personal collection, but I like just the flipping and moving up and trading my way up. So that's what we're focused on right now. Focused on just doing our daily orders with TCG. Every card we get, we're just listing at 10% over market price immediately, minimum. Like some cards were 20% over, because I wouldn't mind sitting on them and realizing those profits. And some stuff I just want to see how the market goes. But yeah, like this card, I'm just looking over at my stack. This was a $10 card for 2 or 3 weeks, and I had it and I've just been sitting on it. I was like, why is this a $10 card? Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And then the set goes up slowly, slowly, slowly. I think this is Twilight Masquerade, if I believe. Yep, Twilight Masquerade. And Twilight Masquerade goes sitting at a $50 ETB for weeks. And then all of a sudden, it's a $65, $70 ETB. And what does that do with the card? It doubles. It's at $20 right now. It's at $19. See, that's what I'm battling with. It's the chicken or the egg situation. People want to chase the sealed product because it goes up, but people want the sealed product for the cards. It's like, why wouldn't I just double down on cards? You know, like the ETB had a 20% gain. This had a 100% gain. And we can look at everything. Like, there's been multiple things, like the Persian, it's gone up like crazy from Shrouded. And Shrouded did go up. I got a case of ETBs literally the day before the Persian shot up for $400 even on out the door. People are gonna say, what about sales tax? What about this? What about that? We have sales exemption on eBay. $400 even, shipped to my house. A case of Shrouded ETBs, and now they're going for 50. Okay, so that's 25% gain on the Shrouded Fable. Or we could have invested that same $400 into cards a week ago, and we'd probably be up 30 to 50%. I don't know. This is more just a rant than anything. I just wanted to document our progress. It's gonna be something big. I don't know what our long-term goals are. I'm taking week by week goals and month by month. So that's kind of it. Like I said, my name's Jackson with 865 Poke. Give us a follow on all of our socials and check out our latest videos.